Greetings, friends and strangers alike. Welcome, one and all. I'm Forever the Elf, and welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden 2 HD Remaster. So, last time was just pure minigame fun. We checked out every minigame that the castle has to offer, except Shinshirorin, because we've already played it for part of the story, so I didn't see the point. We checked out the fishing minigame, the dancing minigame, the whack-a-mole, the rope climbing, and of course, we finished with Hayo's final cook-off against his old boss, Jinkai, and wrapped up his little side quest there. And at the very end of the episode, we also checked out the Guardian Deity, since we had every single plan throughout the game. We've completed that little side thing to do. So then, for today's episode, we are going to get on with the story. We're going to begin our invasion of Highland. We've pushed them back throughout the entire game. We've been on the run, on the back foot, on the retreat from Highland. This time, we're finally taking it to them. They've fully retreated out of city-state territory. We've liberated every single area. But we realise we can't just let Highland go, because how long before they come back and try again? So we have to take the fight fully to them and take their territory. Before that, though, I actually want to head to a couple of places. Because I forgot there's a couple of runes we can grab that are very, very good. So if we head to Muse City and we head to the rune shop, which I forget where it's over here. Right. After you liberate it, I believe if you talk to... Is it the Remaster? Let's actually check the rare finds. No, damn it. So there's a rune in here, the Fury rune, that you could have found in the rare finds way back at the beginning of the game when you first got to Muse, and I never did, and I forgot about it. Very good rune. Was hoping to get it there. But whatever. Is it not you that gives me... There's a rune I'm looking for. Is there not a villager in here? It just says get it from a villager in the rune shop. Is it you? Aha! The flowing orb. That's what we wanted. It's the upgraded water orb. So very, very nice, obviously. Sucks that we don't have that Fury rune there find. Oh! I really want that. Oh well. Not a huge deal though. It's a good rune, but it's not like you need it to beat the game. Alright, so that's what we came to Muse for. We also want to head over to Green Hill. Because there's another elemental rune that we can get there. So let's head to Green Hill. Where is it? There we go. And I believe it's the rune shop again. And by rune shop, I was thinking, wait, there isn't a rune shop in Green Hill. There is. It's in the academy. So we're going to head all the way up to the New Leaf Academy. And the rune shop, which is now not Jean. It's now taken over by this person. Talking about gratitude. The Rage rune. That's the upgraded fire rune. We've actually seen a couple of those. Camus has one. And Pesmerga has one in his weapon. But unfortunately, they're both fixed. So you cannot take them off. So aside from grinding out enemies for drops, this is the first time you could get one just as just given to you. You can also get one for the Guardian Deity. If you do Dragon Unicorn, or Dragon Turtle Unicorn. I believe either one of those combos will grant you the Rage Rune, if you want to get it that way. But I grabbed those because I'm going to be making use of both of them. As we put together our final party. But that's all I wanted to do just there. So let's head up to the war room. And let's kick on with the invasion of Highland. I believe we're going to be having like a major battle. Makes sense, right? So let me check the suggestion box first. Oh, my soul. The hammer is the soul of the blacksmith. I had better hammers. I could upgrade everyone's weapons to a higher level. Tasai. Thank you, Tasai. And another squirrel. We won't get the final hammer for just a little bit. It's in a Highland territory, I'll say that. The final hammer for Tatai to get your weapon to level 16, which is the max. Alright, we gathered everyone again. See, it does include optional characters, because I'm seeing Gabocha and Gadget. Those are totally optional, as well as Muku Muku. Huh. Interesting. Commander Ryu, the troops are ready. Our goal is Highland's capital city of Lorenwi. Please give the order to deploy. Okay, let's go for it. With this one battle, we can finally put an end to this long, tragic war. Yeah, time to finish this damn thing! By my sword, we will win. On my name, I say victory. For the honor of the knights, we shall be victorious. This victory will belong to people everywhere. That's right, it's for everyone. I guess. Let us be off. To Lorenwi! And we march out for one final battle. We've come so far. And as we march on Highland, we're leading the army. What, they don't even give us a horse? Come on now. Message to Flick, you found the Highland army. General Leon Silverburg leads, followed by Seed and Kulgan. So Leon Silverburg finally raised his head. Time to settle this once and for all. Commander Ryu, you lead a unit to the right. General Hauser, you lead a unit to the left. Stay hidden until I give the signal. What about you, Shu? You'll be left defenseless. Apple, you go with Ryu. I'll be fine by myself. Aye, sir. What has Shu got planned here? Remember in the last episode, not the last episode, the last we saw of Shu in the story, he asked Apple to choose something for him. I'm assuming he had a bunch of plans he was undecided on. How he wanted to proceed. And thus Apple picked for him. Okay, Victor, just as we planned. I always get the dirty jobs. There's nobody else I can ask. Yeah, I know. What has Shu got planned here? Now then, one last mission. One last mission? What are you planning, Shu? What's going on? What's this? Where the hell did they go? According to reports, Ryu circles to the right and Hauser to the left flank. Shu, what are you up to? Nothing to worry about. We'll smash whichever unit Ryu's in and then it's over. No, I know Shu better than that. If we go after Ryu, Hauser will attack our flank, and if we go after Hauser, Ryu will do the same. That's his ploy. So, we go directly after Shu's unit. He's the one giving signals to the others. Eliminate him and we divide our forces then two. Divide their forces in two. But if Shu's unit is a decoy, he's too smart to put his own life in danger. So yes, Shu's his own unit. Did you see his stats? Did that say 0 attack, 1 defense? Yeah, 0 attack, 0 defense. Wow. He's not a combatant, he's a pure strategist. So he's trying to get them to charge into him. Is this Shu's plan? Does he want them to charge into him? What's he got planned? What can he possibly do? I mean, he's got Victor there by his side, but they ain't gonna win this. Alright, give the signal. That's the signal. Hurry up, light it. Don't let him get away. Light it? What? Impossible. He's trapped himself in a sea of flame. You would stoop to seek immutable destruction, Sue? Have you lost your mind? Damn it, what the hell is this? They lured the Highland army into them and then set the forest on fire. Retreat, retreat! Give the signal to right and left units. Surround them. So yeah, that wasn't actually a major battle. It was just pure, like, story. Yeah, he drew them into a forest and then set the forest on fire. Shoo, what a madman. Did he just plan to take Leon down with him? Well, if it isn't little Shoo. How many years has it been since I gave your ears a good pinning back? I forget. To me, that's ancient history. Pertinent as always. Tell me, why would a man of your skill resort to risking his own life? You would have gotten past me with any sane strategy that I tried. That can't be your only reason. Well, sometimes even something as stupid as risking one's life can be worthwhile. Or at least that's what a certain girl taught me. He's throwing aside his pride, just like Apple. What rubbish. Listen well, upstart. History is not something that flows naturally as it will. No, at times it must be nudged, moved, as we are doing now. And occasionally a bit of suffering is the price we must pay to put history on a preferable course. Shying away from this task is folly. Yep. I mean, we remember what Leon Silverburg did, right? The Calicut incident before Suikoden 1. He's fully capable of doing stuff like that to write history, as it were. Are you saying that's why you helped destroy the Scarlet Empire and why you're helping Highland now? This land needs the firm room of Highland to guide it. And truth be told, you do as well. You have talent, but you have wasted on a meaningless sentiment. In my eyes, you're the very definition of garbage. Unlike you, I don't think I'm some kind of god to use people like pawns. Did Shoo sacrifice himself, like just to kill Leon Silverburg? No, Shoo, no. Man, it's that Kiba sacrificed himself for the good of this war. Naname sacrificed herself for the good of us. Is Shoo doing the same? Apple. No, he's playing that card. Shoo, Shoo! You remember? The fire card. She drew it. And he went ahead with this plan. Stop, Apple, it's too late. But Shoo is... You know, Apple, a good strategist never shows emotion. He survived! Victor got him out. Shoo! Miscalculation on my part. My role was finished and I had made my peace. Yet I fell to the account for the meddlesome nature of a certain someone. Come on now, I almost got my goose cut getting you out of there. So he intended to kill himself right there. Just mutual assured destruction with Leon Silverburg. That's all he wanted. He wanted to take him down and he's like, my job's done. But Victor didn't let him have that. Commander, let's head to Lorenri. Apple, relay the order to General Hauser. Yes, sir. Apple, I'll leave the rest to you. I found myself exhausted and in need of rest. We're at the Muse Highland border. Wow, we haven't been here since... Why is Hilda here? What the fuck? We haven't been here since we went on that spy mission for Jess, do you remember? That's where Joey turned to the Highland cause. Rhea, after we take a break here, let's head straight for Lorenri, the capital city of Highland. Oh, we gotta do a nice march on to Lorenri. Don't go slacking in your preparations. Can we move around? Is Hilda here to do the party thing? Oh no, she's here to give us a rest. Oh right, rest and save, okay. quick rest, I guess. No, we don't need to save. Sign the guest book. Did she bring that with her? Shall we set forth the Remwe? Oh, the rearrange units is the one final war battle thing? Nah, no bother. Yes, sir, we'll leave immediately. Guess it's time to end this thing. And here it is. We're into the Highland city. There's Remwe, there's the capital. The last stragglers of Highland defence. We'll be up against Seed, Colgan, Yuba, and Lucia, as well as Highland's second army, the Royal Guards, led by Han Cunningham. Han Cunningham! Our adopted father Genkaku's best friend, who fought on the side of Highland in the last war 30 years ago. He's still alive. Head of the Royal Guards. Han! Never thought I'd be one of the heroes of yesteryear. I'd rather not rough up an old man if I can avoid it, but if he insists on standing in our way, he's going down. You think we're going to let you rats spread your stink over our kingdom? There'll be no stalemates here, only victory or defeat. That's all that remains. Listen up, don't you dare bring shame on Lady Lucia, Chief of the Karaya. This is the last stand, Your Grace. Bright shield room. So that must be Genkaku's boy. Commander Rio, take your unit into the city. The final battle will take place within its walls. Alright. So let's charge our cavalry units ahead. I still should have tried to give Casimir a cavalry unit. I probably should have rearranged my units for that purpose, but oh well. Let's move everyone forward. Our magic casters in the back, of course. Right, Yuba's still on their side then. I thought Yuba abandoned them after the Green Hill thing. Oh no, he was still there for the Muse, battle, wasn't he? I thought he abandoned them after that. I guess not. Right, this does take a while. Start to move you guys up to the right, just to kind of make some space. Are they just going to sit in place? What kind of stats has Han got? I should check that out. Let's check out Han's stats. Defense 16, so he's very defensive. Alright, cool. Oops. Nope. Moved him wrong. We want to do the strategy of let's put him there. We want to go skirmish with our archers first and then bring our like melee troops in. Ridley's way too far back for that. Ridley's an absolute beast. Seems like this is about it. I didn't expect it to end this quickly. Yuba, you spineless worm! Oh, Yuba abandoned them. He's only ever general for hire. I never expect him to risk his life to protect this kingdom. So our task just got that much easier. Alright, next turn we can start peppering with the cavalry archers. And Luke can get in there as well. Let's go put Gilbert and Maximilian. Let's kind of bait their troops out maybe, or do they just stay in place? They stay in place, cool. Alright. Luke, start off the battle, please. First salvo. Nope, no wound. That's fine, though. I actually want to leave these guys up here, because I want to make room for the melee units to come through the middle. And these guys can now start... You go up there and sort of protect Luke a little bit. Actually, no. Go up there. And these guys can all get in and start peppering. Start with the archers. Try and bring down those Karaya. They're like glass cannons. They've got really good attack, but poor defense, so bring them down. There we go. Who's yet to move? Rio. And Teresa. I'm going to try and bring the archers around the right-hand side there. And then I can sort of pepper the... Let's attack from range. I can sort of pepper the forces from the right while the melee troops come through the middle. Go, Flick! Nice! Step up, Luke. Try and go for these Highland units. Take them down first if I can. No wound still, that's fine. Teresa can start on Lucia. Still no wound. Teresa still yet to register a single wound in any combat ever. Want Gilbert's units to get through. I want Mazes up there so he can do his fire rune on like the whole bunch of them. Let's pull back Hauser's troops and let the melee focus guys in. I guess we could start going after these guys. Oh, that's Seed. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, who has the Fire Spear? Is it still Ryu who has the Fire Spear? Yeah. Damn it, I really should have put that on one of the cavalry units so they can get up. Like, if I moved there, I could Fire Spear all three of these guys. Gilbert. Oh, gets an evade. Nice. Means we don't take a wound at least. Yeah, they're really just going to hold in place, huh? That's their only plan. That's all they've got. Alright. Ridley, you are way too far back, son. I need you doing something. Let's try and take down Lucia's unit with Ada. Keep peppering her with arrows. No, she's going to need more than that to take down. Okay. Flick, why don't you just keep the archers at range, keep peppering their troops, try and force them out. That's fine. Luke, let's hold off on my runes for the generals and stuff. Because I think the actual runes have a better chance of doing damage. Hauser, you get in there. Oh, Hauser, that's not good, bud. Not pleased to see that kind of performance. Let's start to bring George up to the right. And Maximilian, you actually just wait there. Wow, they really are just going to wait and let us roll in, huh? Okay, can we start getting them with fire magic? Not quite. We'd still hit our own troops from there. Okay, next turn, Mazes can probably get in there and do something. I actually think I'm going to go around the back. I want to try and take down Lucia's unit in the front there. Ada gets a wound on her. That's what we'd like to see. So we're going to do it in such a way where we can try and get a melee unit in, but still attack with range a lot. There we go. I mean, no wound, but that's what I wanted. Flick, you try and take it down as well. That's fine. Hauser, you took a wound, so I'm actually going to pull you back. Let's actually pull you back. No, let's not pull you back all the way to there. Hauser, where can you go? Where can you go? You can go down there. That looks good. Luke, you just keep trying on the mooks. Still no wound, huh? That one Highland soldier is doing really well. Here comes Victor, though. There we go. Melee does the job. Alright, Gilbert. Oh, sorry, George. Oh, I was going to bring George up to face off against Seed, wasn't I? I want Ridley up there, man. Ridley's so far back. Let's actually wait, then. They're literally not going to attack at all, huh? Alright, Mazes, can I have fire magic? Can I work this out to not get my units at all? No, it will. It'll get a bunch of them. I want to get Mazes, like, right up against that, like, right in that... If I get Mazes, like, right in that slot there, I just burn the whole lot of them. How's, you pull back? You come all the way down here, actually. Move everyone up. Luke, why don't you try and burn a wind magic on Lucia? Nope. That's fine. We can just keep peppering it though with archers. One of them's got to work. One of these times. No, she's holding out. She's strong. Okay, Mazes, we can just do a regular attack with him, I suppose. I mean, I want to do the big fire rune, but might as well attack in the meantime. There's that unit gone. Let's move Victor along to engage this Highland army. Rio. Wait. Does Hauser have a heal? I don't know if he does. I didn't check to look at that. George, you wait. Gilbert, you go up there. Oh no, I can't get into the city, right. Okay. Why don't we go and engage this one then? Gilbert, my man. That's what I like to see. And Maximilian, you wait. Aha, Seed's finally attacking, and that's why I didn't charge him with Maximilian. Because he'd have just got wrecked by Seed there. In that case, pull Maximilian back. Still trying to get all these melee units in. Gilbert couldn't finish the job. That's fine though. Victor, you move along. Go after Lucia, maybe? No. We'll wait. We'll, George can try and get in there against that Highland unit. Oh, George, that's not good. Ugh. I want to try and bring her down with the archers if I can first, before I try with a melee unit. Damn. Got that early wound and she just won't drop after that. Hooey. Ridley needs to start going up in there. I've just got too many units all congested in one space. That was probably a mistake to do it like that. Because I really want Ridley up in this bit here. Hauser, do you have a heal? You do, okay, just use that then. Heal self. Casimir, I guess, keep heading your way around. We'll try and bring Ridley up. Luke, you burn a lightning rune on Lucia, would you? Nope! That's fine, Mazes can't do anything. Because I put Ridley in the spot I was going to push him. Alright, Seed's finally on the charge. Lucia's finally attacking something. Well, to be fair, I haven't put a melee unit in front of her. I guess that's their strategy. They're just not moving. They'll only attack if you're right next to them. Ow, Victor. Oof. Ouch. Okay. I really need to take down that front line. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I need to shuffle some troops about because I want to get Victor out of harm's way. So let's move Victor and George out of harm's way if I can. So let's pull them back. Well, Luke, we can actually get all the way up in here, but that's really bad. If Lucia decides to attack and bring him down. So let's just come back here. We can burn a rune on trying to put a wound on Seed. Nope, okay. George, get out of there. Ryu, move up here, and I'm going to Bright Shield on to get both George and Victor up. I'm not too bothered about Maximilian, to be honest. I don't know if there's a way I can get him in range. Actually, can I get him in range? I think if I go there, he's in range to get all three. Yeah, okay, might as well then. To get all three of them. I could have used that on Hauser too. I didn't need to waste his men's self. Alright. Try and take this guy down with Mazes. Finally getting Mazes into the fight, and that's why. That's why he's the beast. So we're pretty much just down to the 4 general units. And we're going to keep going after Lucia, the front line with the archers. Still holding on. Damn, every time I see one soldier drop, I think that's it, we've got the wound, but then no more drop. Gilbert, I'm going to move out of Seed's way so that he doesn't attack us. Hauser. I guess start heading around to the right, and Casimir, you can't unfortunately do anything right now. So they'll only attack if you put a melee unit in front of them in the square adjacent. That's good to know. So we're going to wait, move Casimir up to get into the fight for the first time. Still can't do anything. So I think I'm going to shuffle Ada on a little bit. She can start attacking from the back at Han there. Probably not going to get a wound on him because of that defense stat. But I might as well try harassing him. And that way I can get my other archers into position to keep hammering away at Lucia. The goal is to get Ryu's unit into the city, but I do not want to put Ryu's unit in the middle of all that. I want to try and take down the generals as much as I can first. Maximilian, you start going back up the right, I suppose. Ridley. Do I want Ridley to engage Seed? Kind of do. Let's have him sit and wait. Mazes, get up there. Is it worth popping a fire rune? Can I? Oh, it's literally just Ridley's unit. I could injure every single one of them except for Ridley's unit. Oh! That's so tempting. To just sacrifice Ridley to get the fire magic burn off. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to wait. Wait a turn and I'll move Ridley next turn. I didn't even think of that. That was silly of me. Move George back up. Start to move Ryu in. Luke, can you attack from there? You can. Go after Seed. Oh, that's what we like to see. Nice wound on Seed. Hell yeah. And it's just Hauser left who can start to move in here. Okay. Oh, nice evade. Kulgan going afterwards with the archer. And Lucia's coming for us. Oh, Seed's moving away. Alright, we're gonna not put Ridley in harm's way. Here's what we're gonna do. Move Ridley out, because Mazes is gonna move in. And he's gonna fire rune the whole lot of them. He should be able to get everyone and none of our forces. See, I can get all 4 of them, but I'll tag Victor there if I do that. If I move it here, I don't get Lucia. I think that's the safer play. Just do it here. There we go. Wounds on everyone. That's what we love to see. What do you have for runes? Oh, right. There. Okay. We've got them on the back foot. We've got every single one of them units injured. Let's continue peppering with the archers first. Before we move them with melee. My god, this battle's been going on for so long. Come on, Flick. Lucia's been holding out this entire fight. Come on! No! Teresa with her 7 attack. Can she make the final blow? Nope, of course not. Or in that case, we move George up. No, we're not first. Not that. But first, we bring Luke. Can we go after her with a wind magic? I won't waste that final wind magic. I'll choose you on regular attack, which is also wind magic. Okay, no, that's fine. Alright, George, start going after with melee now. Screw it. Maximilian, you just hang out, bud. You're an old man. You've done well for the fight. Hauser, get in there. Take her down. Hauser, my man! Lucia finally falls. Ugh. Time for the future of the Karaya. Victor, get in there and start going after Kulgan. Oh, Victor, well, you took him down. Hell yeah. Highland, our beloved home. Perhaps I should have taken this more seriously. And Rio. Oh, they're healed! Damn. And then they're going to plant right in the way there. That's fine, though. We've got plenty of melee units to try and... plenty of range units to try and go after him here. To get Seed out of the way. He's not as great on the defense. And we can't get into the city, of course. Okay, Luke, let's blow your final wind magic. Try and bring Seed down. There's a wound. Hell yeah. There's not really much my melee units can do because it's a choke point, so I might as well bring them out. Bring these in. Just keep peppering them with arrows the best we can. Come on, Teresa, you going to finally do something? Not quite. Who's left? Victor, you get out of there. Flick, you move in. Oh, I want to get Rio and do Fire Spear. That's what I want to do. I need to move whoever's in the way out of the way. It's George. That'll have to wait till next turn then, unfortunately. Just wait. I didn't even think about the Fire Spear until just now. That's what I'm going to do next turn. But I need to get George out of the way first. So, just to be safe then, we're not going to... I'm going to try and move everyone away so that we've got the room to do that. Damn it, they keep healing! Well, George took a hit. Oh! Hand's actually engaging. Okay, move Mazis out the way. Have I still got another fire rune? No. If I can take Seed down here, that's actually fantastic. Nope. So they're not, unfortunately, they're not lined up together anymore to Fire Spear them, which kind of sucks, but... So in that case, I'm not going to do Fire Spear. I don't want to waste it. I mean, it's still a good option even against one single target, to be fair. We're going to have to start ramming our head against the wall and just sacrifice a melee unit, I think. Try desperately to take down Seed. Teresa finally coming through, taking down Seed. No, Highland cannot lose. I won't allow it. I'll defend this kingdom. You don't have to do it all by myself. No, you won't, bud. Because you're done. Ada, move away. He's too far away to block the city. Unless he can move to and get in the gate again. But I'm actually just going to shove George right there. So that he can't block the gate now. Oh, it's any unit. I thought it had to be our specific unit. So the Rem wheels, finally. We did it! We did it! George Prime, first through the breach. We did it. Oh my god, that was such a long battle. All that remains is to take the Rem wheel, Ryu. This is the end of the road. Make sure you pick your final team carefully. So, here's going to be my final team. I had a little bit of a deliberate over this, what characters I want to take. I'm going to have a little fun here. I'm not going to take the most optimized party. I mean, the most optimized party will be like George Prime, Peshmerga, Luke, Mazes, you know, the really, really powerful characters. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take my friends in. So we're going to take Flick. We're going to take Victor. And here's a fun little trio we're going to add in. Pretty much our very first companions on this entire journey. Aside from the little tutorial where we got Gengen and Tutor in the party. I'm going to take the circus trio. Ela, Rena, and for like the first time since... I must have used him at some point because he comes at level... Oh no, that's when he rejoins. I haven't used this guy since the very beginning of the game. We're going to take Bolgan. We're going to take the entire circus trio. Yeah, we obviously need to do some leveling up because, well, Flick, Victor, they're all under level except Ela pretty much. So, Ryu, I'm going to sandwich myself right between the ladies. Alright. Oh, I don't like Bolgan there. Let's put... There we go. That's going to be our final party. Godspeed, Ryu. Everyone's hopes are hanging on you. Also, make sure you come back safe, please. There's still a lot left for you to do. And there is a lot left for me to do. Next time, we are going to head out. Back out of Real Renoir, because I believe you can exit. Yep, you can exit to the main menu. We're in Highland, guys. Here's the Renway. But we're not going to go into Storm the Renway in the next episode. We're going to clean up some last remaining stuff around the area, including Clive's final showdown with Elsa. So, if you enjoyed the episode, please do leave a like, comment down below, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you there. Cheers.